Hello everyone, I am so happy that you are here and welcome to lesson number 108 of A Course in Miracles. To give and to receive are one in truth. Vision depends upon today's idea. The light is in it, for it reconciles all seeming opposites. And what is light except the resolution born of peace of all your conflicts and mistaken thoughts into one concept which is wholly true? Even that one will disappear, because the thought behind it will appear instead to take its place. And now you are at peace forever, for the dream is over then. True light that makes true vision possible is not the light the body's eyes behold. It is a state of mind that has become so unified that darkness cannot be perceived at all. And thus, what is the same is seen as one, while what is not the same remains unnoticed, for it is not there. This is the light that shows no opposites, and vision, being healed, has power to heal. This is the light that brings your peace of mind to other minds, to share it and be glad that they are one with you and with themselves. This is the light that heals because it brings single perception based upon one frame of reference from which one meaning comes. Here are both giving and receiving seen as different aspects of one thought whose truth does not depend on which is seen as first, nor which appears to be in second place. Here it is understood that both occur together, that the thought remain complete. And in this understanding is the base on which all opposites are reconciled, because they are perceived from the same frame of reference which unifies this thought. One thought, completely unified, will serve to unify all thought. This is the same as saying one correction will suffice for all correction, or that to forgive one brother wholly is enough to bring salvation to all minds. For these are but some special cases of one law, which holds for every kind of learning, if it be directed by the one who knows the truth. To learn that giving and receiving are the same has special usefulness, because it can be tried so easily and seen as true. And when this special case has proved it always works, in every circumstance where it is tried, the thought behind it can be generalized to other areas of doubt and double vision. And from there it will extend and finally arrive at the one thought which underlies them all. Today we practice with the special case of giving and receiving. We will use this simple lesson in the obvious because it has results we cannot miss. To give is to receive. Today we will attempt to offer peace to everyone and see how quickly peace returns to us. Light is tranquility, and in that peace is vision given us, and we can see. So we begin the practice periods with the instruction for today and say, to give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. Then close your eyes and for 5 minutes think of what you would hold out to everyone to have it yours. You might, for instance, say, to everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness. Say each one slowly and then pause a while, expecting to receive the gift you gave. And it will come to you in the amount in which you gave it. You will find you have exact return, for that is what you asked. It might be helpful too to think of one to whom to give your gifts. He represents the others, and through him you give to all. Our very simple lesson for today will teach you much. Effect and cause will be far better understood from this time on, and we will make much faster progress now. Think of the exercises for today as quick advances in your learning, made still faster and more sure each time you say, to give and to receive are one in truth. Okay, that is lesson number 108 of A Course in Miracles. To give and to receive are one in truth. Yes, absolutely. To give and to receive are one, because there is only one self, only one mind, only one life. Meaning that the one who gives, gives to itself, and the one who receives, receives from itself, because there's only one observer in truth. And that's what's meant by vision when it reads, vision depends upon today's idea. The light is in it, for it reconciles all seeming opposites. And what is light except the resolution, born of peace, of all your conflicts and mistaken thoughts into one concept which is wholly true? Even that one will disappear, because the thought behind it will appear instead to take its place. And now you are at peace forever, for the dream is over then. Yes, so even the concept of giving and receiving, the idea of conflict and resolution, the story of Savior and saved, of forgiver and forgiven, comes to an end, since it becomes obvious that there's nobody but Christ appearing as all, as every sentient being and as everything seen in the infinite universe. So even the idea of enlightenment is a story in the play of opposites, because the truth has no opposite. There is nobody to be saved, and there is nobody to become enlightened, because there is no separate, lost individual in truth. Enlightenment is yet another illusion of experience, just like the apparent experience of being a body throughout time. Enlightenment, liberation, salvation, whichever word you'd prefer, is just a thought. The thought that unifies the apparent separation, but in truth there's only eternal oneness, and it is absolute, whole, and complete now. And that's what's meant by one thought when it reads, one thought, completely unified, will serve to unify all thought. This is the same as saying one correction will suffice for all correction, or that to forgive one brother wholly is enough to bring salvation to all minds. Yes, so the thought of forgiver and forgiven, the thought of giving and receiving, the thought of Savior and saved are one and the same, in that there appears to be two that need to heal to become one. But that's just a story in the play of opposites. That's the story of salvation. But in truth, there has never been anybody doing any of the forgiving or the giving, nor has there been anybody receiving the forgiveness. It's always been the invisible presence of Christ, appearing as the forgiver and as the forgiven. And that's what's meant by today's idea, the thought that seems to unify the idea of separation that never happened. To give and to receive are one in truth. A thought that unifies the apparent separation in the play of duality. And it is this thought that heals what never occurred, the illusion of the ego mind. Yet this thought is the correction to the error of separation, the solution to illusions, as it offers quietness, peace of mind, and gentleness to all, unconditionally. The self offering peace to itself in order to realize it is peace itself. This is the light of truth, and it is through the light of oneness, through the thought of forgiveness, through the thought of unity that Christ's vision is restored, while the separate mind ceases to exist. And that's what's meant by true light that makes true vision possible is not the light the body's eyes behold. It is a state of mind that has become so unified that darkness cannot be perceived at all. And thus, what is the same is seen as one, while what is not the same remains unnoticed, for it is not there. And what is darkness? What is it that is not there? The ego mind is not there. Separation is not there. You are not there. And what remains when the illusion of body identity disappears? What remains when body perception ceases to exist? What remains when form and separation loses all its meaning? Well, nothing remains. Nobody remains. And what is nothing but the formless, the invisible presence of Christ? And so it is through your remembrance of Christ within all, through your blessing and through your forgiveness of illusions, that you will have what you asked for, salvation. But you have to mean it. You can't fool God, because God is looking through your eyes right now. So have faith. Be certain of God's plan for salvation. Have faith in God's promise without a shadow of a doubt that the one receiving your offer, your forgiveness, is yourself, and let God take the final step. And that's what's meant by our very simple lesson for today. Will teach you much. Effect and cause will be far better understood from this time on, and we will make much faster progress now. Think of the exercises for today as quick advances in your learning, made still faster and more sure each time you say, "To give and to receive are one in truth." Yes, and thus the golden rule of do to others as you would have them do to you. So give your blessings to all so that you can be blessed. Forgive all so that you can be forgiven. And save your brothers and sisters so that you can be saved in the name of Christ. I hope you enjoy practicing lesson number 108. Please let me know if you have any questions, and see you tomorrow for lesson number 109. Have a wonderful